Hi everybody, Gina Marie here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to do a reading for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you were meant to find it. Okay, Virgo, let's see where the cards want to take us today. Alright, Virgo, the overall energy of the reading is the Five of Wands. This could be internal conflict or this could be external conflict, either to you or to someone you're connected to. Alright, in your recent past, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Swords, somebody wanting to move on to calmer waters. Four of Cups, somebody feeling a little sad, a little discontent, possibly feeling like they've missed an opportunity. Wheel of Fortune, if you let the wheel turn, it turns in your favor for success. In your current energies, we have the Hangman, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. Knight of Wands is a brave, impulsive action forward. Hangman, somebody could feel stuck or stagnant in a situation, possibly needing to see something from a different perspective. Emperor, somebody could be standing up and taking charge of a situation. Excuse me. In your potential final outcome, we have the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Swords. Hierophant could mean a spiritual awakening, could mean a commitment, could mean you need to be true to yourself. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a lot of love in a situation. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, somebody could be sneaking away from a situation, or somebody could possibly not be being honest. Excuse me. We have to see how all of this correlates to this Five of Wands. Let's start clarifying. Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Like I said, Six of Swords is wanting to move things on to calmer waters. Okay? But the swords and the boat represent the lessons we've learned in the past. Okay? So, whatever lessons we've learned in the past, we bring those with us into the future, okay? So why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here? Six of Swords is being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Well, I believe somebody wants to move things on to calmer waters. Somebody who apparently has been thinking a lot about you. Page of Swords is a card, yes, it's a card of spying, but I don't take it so much as a card of somebody driving past your house or somebody stalking you on social media. Sometimes I feel with this card, it's just somebody who thinks about you. Somebody who reminisces about what it was like to be with you. Somebody who reads old text messages, old emails, possibly looks at old pictures. So I believe that whoever wants to move this on to calmer waters, and I'm feeling like this is your person, has been thinking about you a lot lately. And I get the feeling like it's like they go through their phone and they look at old pictures of you guys together. And as they do that, it's like the feelings for you and the relationship start welling up inside of them. And it's like now they want to put the work in. It's almost as if, like before, when you guys were together, I kind of feel like they didn't put as much work into the relationship as you did. You were kind of the giver, and they gave a little bit, but they took more than they gave. And I feel like now they're looking back, and now they really want to put the work in on this relationship. Four of Cups, why is it here? Four of Cups is somebody feeling a little sad, a little discontent, a little disappointed. You know, it's like they've missed an opportunity. And I think they're realizing that they missed out on an opportunity with you. Because maybe either they weren't ready to give to the connection, or maybe they didn't realize the importance of the connection until it was gone. To clarify the to clarify the Four of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands is growth, it's new opportunities, it's a passionate new beginning in a situation. Eight of Wands is forward movement, but it's also communication. So, like I said, I believe this person is looking back, thinking about you, wanting now to put the work in, possibly regretting the fact that they really didn't give to the connection. Now they're missing it, and now they want to have a new opportunity with you, and they need to come forward and talk to you about it. Wheel of Fortune, why is it here? Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune, if we let this wheel turn, then it turns for success, okay? But we have to let the wheel turn. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Wow. Look at that. In the top row, I have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. If in fact your person, who now I feel wants to give to this connection, okay, they're thinking about you, they want to put the work in, they want to move this on to calmer waters, they've been disappointed because now they realize they've missed out on an opportunity with you. If they can let this wheel turn and actually come in for a conversation, possibly about rekindling the relationship and possibly a solid offer of a relationship, I think that, like I said, if they can let the wheel turn, then they can come in and talk to you about a new beginning and possibly, starting this relationship over. But they have to let the wheel turn. In your current energies, we have the Hangman, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. Knight of Wands, why is he here? The Knight of Wands is a brave, impulsive action forward. Almost kind of like energy like the Fool. It's like somebody who, I equate it to like that game of tag. It's almost as if it's like he comes in and goes, tag, you're it, and then he leaves. It's like as quick as he gets in, he can get out. That's why sometimes the Knight of Wands is called like the player energy, or some people call him like fickle back and forth energy. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Yeah, Knight of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups. And we have the Four of Cups up here. Like I said, I believe somebody wants to come in and talk to you possibly about a stable new beginning, about a commitment. Why? Because they're feeling sad, discontent. They're feeling like they've missed out on an opportunity with you. They want a new beginning, and they want to come and talk to you. They want to move the relationship forward. Hangman, why is the Hangman here? Like I said, Hangman, somebody could feel stuck in a situation. They could feel like they need to see things from a different perspective. Why is this Hangman here? Why is this Hangman here? Hangman is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. Bam! You guys all know I'm a nerd about the Tower. Now, with this Hangman here, somebody could feel stuck coming towards you because maybe they didn't give to you in the past and now they want to. So they're trying to figure out exactly how they can come towards you. And it looks like with this Knight of Pentacles, they're coming towards you very slowly. Also with this Hangman, I believe that your person is now seeing you and the relationship differently than they did when they were actually in the relationship. I feel like they didn't really give to the relationship before. I feel like you were more of the giver and they gave a little, but they took more than they gave, if you know what I mean. And now, I think as they look back, now I think they want to give more to this relationship. So it's almost as if they're coming slowly with this offer and then bam, a Tower hits. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? And, and not all towers are bad, okay? It looks like the card is just absolutely horrific, but not all towers are bad. The Tower is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Magician. I feel like with this Tower, I feel like the Tower almost speeds up this Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving energy, okay? He's the slowest moving Knight of the deck. It's like, if you look at this horse, he is stopped. He's not moving, okay? But I believe with this Tower, it's almost as if your person, it's like you weigh heavy on your person's mind, because I'm drawn to the pentacle on his head. And when I am, it's almost as if I can feel the heaviness of that pentacle on top of my head, which makes me feel like you weigh heavy on someone's mind. And it's almost as if you weigh heavy on their mind, and they're trying to manifest another go-around with you. It's like they're trying to manifest communication with you. Because it's like they're thinking about you so much, it's like, almost in a way, I get the feeling of, like they're thinking about you, and they're like, oh, I wish they would reach out, I wish they would reach out, I wish they would reach out. Well, you can't reach out. If they left this connection, they need to reach out to you. They need to come in and tell you how they feel. They need to, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, I almost get the feeling like they're trying to manifest you communicating to them. But in fact, they need to come in and communicate to you. If they left the relationship, then they need to come and talk to you. But I could be talking to you. Roles could be reversed. So if in fact this is you that I'm talking about here, who somebody weighs heavy on your mind and you left the relationship, if this is you, then what I need to tell you is that you have everything you need to go in and talk to this person. Just make this horse move a little faster. And I think with this Tower it does. The Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? The Emperor is somebody taking charge of a situation. So this could be your person, after this Tower hits, as in, it's almost as if they recognize how heavy you are on their mind. And I feel like they want to manifest communication with you. But in order to manifest communication, they got to make this horse move a little faster, and they have to come towards you. It's not your job to come towards them. If they left the relationship, it's not your job to chase them. You chase no one. It's their job to come back and talk to you. Why is this Emperor here? The Emperor is being clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords. Seven of Cups is illusion, confusion, choices. This could have been your person in the past, okay? And it's almost as if they're trying to boss up to become the Emperor, and they're realizing that whatever choices or illusion or confusion they had in the past, they shouldn't have been confused with. So if, in fact, let's say the reason why this person didn't really fully give to the connection is because they had someone else on their side, or they had options or other choices, they're realizing that those other choices really weren't other choices, that this relationship here was the only correct choice. And I think with the Four of Swords here, I feel like that realization kind of stresses your person out, as in, I chose wrong, and now I want to come back. And they're trying to figure out how to do that. In your potential final outcome, we have the Ten of Cups, I have the Hierophant, and I have the Seven of Swords. Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? Hierophant, like I said, this could mean a spiritual awakening. Hierophant could mean commitment. It could mean you need to be true to yourself. So, is this your person possibly wanting to come in and talk about commitment? Is this your person, if they were connected to someone else, leaving a prior commitment to come towards you? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Okay. Why is the Hierophant here? Sorry about that. It's like all of a sudden everybody's coming to my front door. Okay. Why is the Hierophant here? Hierophant is being clarified by the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands. I feel like if this is your person wanting to come towards you to possibly talk about regaining this commitment back, it's almost as if they're at a crossroads. And it's like they're at a crossroads. I'm not so much thinking that they're at a crossroads about coming and talking to you about a commitment. It's almost as if they're at a crossroads as to how to do it. And the longer they wait, and the longer they sit there and think, well, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should send a text message. No, maybe I should do a phone call. No, maybe I should ask to meet them. No, maybe I should. It's like the more that they're at this crossroads, the heavier this burden gets for them because they're not talking to you. That's what I'm feeling here. If in fact your person was connected to someone else, I feel like they're still at a crossroads to come and talk to you. But if they are connected to someone else, we all know that they have to leave that other person before they can come towards you. And it's almost as if they're at a crossroads about coming to talk to you. But the longer they wait to talk to you, the heavier this burden becomes for them. And that's not for everybody, because I really didn't feel so much that they were connected to someone else. It's just a very small layer of energy that I felt, okay? 10 of Cups, why is it here? Now this 10 of Cups, it's almost as if I'm drawn to the people. So it's like now somebody feels like they can actually have this. Because it's like when I'm drawn to the rainbow and the cups, I feel like it's something they dream about. Like, you know, watching one of those Hallmark movie romances, it's like that's something that they dream about. But when I'm drawn to the people, it's something I feel that someone actually feels that they can have. 10 of Cups is being clarified by the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. King of Swords is someone who gets a plan and takes action and cuts out what no longer serves him. Queen of Wands, she wears a mask, okay? So, I believe if this is your person, feeling that they can have this type of love with you, then they need to get a plan and take action and come towards you. And if in fact they did have somebody else, they need to cut them out first. With this Queen of Wands, they need to get real about how they feel. She needs to take off her mask. Because if this person, and I'm feeling like this person didn't really give to this connection in the past. I'm feeling like this person kind of half-assed it, if you know what I mean. I felt like you were the giver, and they took a little bit, and they gave very little, and then they took more. And it was like the more they took, the more you gave to compensate for them. That's what I'm feeling. But with this Queen of Wands, this person needs to get real about how they feel. Okay? So they need to get a plan and take action, come towards you. If in fact they're connected to someone else, which I'm feeling is a very small portion of the energy, they need to cut that person out before they can come talk to you. And they need to get real about how they feel about you and this connection. 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Well, let's talk about getting real once again, okay? 7 of Swords is somebody sneaking away from a situation, okay? So, so in one layer of energy, possibly your person snuck away from you, okay? And just literally ghosted you out of this, you know, out of the connection, okay? For one. Secondly, I believe that maybe your person wasn't being honest with themselves about how they felt in this connection. Yes, okay. Clarifying the 7 of Swords is now the King of Wands and the World. So, let me go back to this 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is somebody who's not being honest. So either your person possibly, like I said, in a small layer of energy, may need to sneak away from someone else to come and talk to you, which I don't like that at all. They should, if they're connected to someone else and they want to be with you, they need to cut off that other relationship and come towards you fully. I feel like they need to get real with themselves. They need to quit lying to themselves about how they feel about this connection. And if they are connected to someone else, they need to quit lying to themselves about how they need to make it work with something that they're not interested in. Now, with this King of Wands here, King of Wands, he's full of pride and ego. And I feel like if in fact that was your person, full of pride and ego, Mr. My Way or the highway kind of thing, I think that they know that that needs to end. They need to get real with themselves. And that pride, ego, we're going to do things my way, that's not going to work with you at all. And with the World here, I believe that cycle needs to end. Because the World has a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. So I believe that this pretentiousness, my way, the highway, lying to themselves about how they feel, lying to themselves possibly about how they feel about another connection, possibly having to sneak away from another connection, all of that needs to close, needs to end. So that cycle needs to end so a new cycle can begin. But I believe this Five of Wands is your person, internally conflicted about coming towards you, what to say, if you'll even take them back. But the good news is fives are temporary in the tarot. So this is like just petty conflict, okay? This is not something monumental that can't be overcome. This is just petty conflict within your person, that if they can push past it, then they can come toward you for an honest adult conversation. All right, so let's see what else. Let's see what else the universe has to say. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords here. Oh my goodness. And the Five of Swords. Wow. Ten of Swords. Somebody feels like this relationship is dead, done, and over. Okay? With this Five of Swords crossing the Ten of Swords, Five of Swords is somebody who is there for the short term, not the long term. Somebody who's self-sabotaged. So I believe this is your person who's there for the short term, not the long term, self-sabotaged the relationship, and now the relationship they feel is over. Well, it is, because you guys aren't speaking. I feel like they feel as if they come towards you, you may be this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody who's a little cold and detached, and rightfully so. If this person ghosted you, if they snuck away from you to go to someone else, or go back to someone else, then yeah, you're going to be a little swordsy when they come back, because you're going to be like, okay, what is it that you want to talk about? Because you're going to be a little skeptical. Your guard is going to be up, which is totally understandable. But I believe if in fact your person can push past this whole self-sabotage, I'm there for the short term, not the long term, and can feel that this relationship is over and wanting it back, if they can come in and talk to you, it's like that's what I feel they want to do with this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a specific message. This is you. This is them coming in with a message. So it's almost as if your sword is drawn saying, okay, what is it that you want to talk about? And they're rushing in to say, I'd like to give this another chance. So if in fact they do come in and tell you that they want another chance, my recommendation would be don't be so cold and detached. Kind of give them a little bit of warmth, because they may come in like this Queen of Swords a little cold and detached because they don't know how you feel. But if you meet them with a little bit of love, they may be able to open up some more, and you may be able to get more answers as to why this relationship ended in the first place. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.